Hello, welcome to our chistel.com, CHISTELL.com YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about how to write a better novel. Every time you write a novel, you want to improve. We had a guest on, W. Parks Brigham. He's a romance novelist, a Christian romance novelist, on Off the Shelf this morning. And she said that's something that she felt pressure with. Her first book was so well received. And I experienced a similar thing with Portia, which was my first book and was so well received. Sometimes you say, how can I top that? How can I top that? How can I top that? Because readers can fall in love with one of your books. There is a way to continue to write a better novel. It's not that every one of your books will be avid readers' absolute favorite. They're going to have one absolute favorite. But you can continue to improve as a writer. So how do you write a better novel? Number one, you make sure that, first of all, the book market, it's flooded with books, self-published, traditional published, small press publishing books, ebooks, print books, audio books. We can go on and on. People love story, so I don't think story is going to go away, whether it's visual, audio, print. The format may change, but people love stories, so I think stories will be around. But how do you get somebody to want to read your story? You have to continue to write a better novel. So to do that, to write your best story to attract and keep readers, not just to bring somebody in to buy one book and then they don't want another one, but to keep readers, do your research, especially with historical novels, because there are readers, I mean, their memories are so long. They'll say, I lived in that town and that restaurant didn't serve this certain food item during that time. Or they may say that song wasn't out during the summer of 1948. It came out in the summer of 1951. So if you're writing a novel and you use historical information in there, if you don't state that it's fictional in the story, completely made up, do your research. And I also recommend, even if you're not writing a historical novel, to do your research. It can engage and connect the reader with the story and a character when they see, oh, I was there, I remember that. So that's a good connector when you're writing a novel, to use some historical facts, some historical places and events and songs, etc. It can pull up memories and emotions in a reader that can further help them engage and connect with your story. Write every day. So write at least about 500 words a day. Why? The subconscious mind, as I discussed on an earlier Chistel.com YouTube show, is a huge part of the writing process, and you get that more involved as you write more regularly. Read great books. I don't think you'll find a writer who will tell you otherwise. Read absolutely great books, well-written books, very entertaining books, books that engage you and make you feel tons of emotion. So read great books. That is a very good way to write a better novel. And use an experienced professional editor. This could be a school teacher, or an English teacher. They need to have experience editing novels, because you don't just look for sentence structure in a novel. Are the characters well rounded? Is there enough emotion in the story? Is the pacing right? How about the dialogue? Things that don't just happen with sentence structure. So you need an experienced professional editor, somebody who's already edited several books. And if they've edited books that have gone on to do well in the market, all the better. So not a friend, not a family member, not sending it to your mom or your sister and saying, how do you like this? A professional, experienced editor. And when you're choosing an editor like a literary agent, do your homework. So you don't want to pay fees like a literary agent shouldn't charge a reading fee. If they do, I would look for another literary agent. But talk to other writers and see if they have any recommendations, or if you're considering an editor, see what some other authors might say about that editor's work. Work with an experienced professional illustrator and or book cover designer, because a lot of people pick a book either to look and explore further, or to read, purchase and read, or check out the library based on the cover alone. And be open to editorial changes, but Be creative, and if your editor asks you to change something in a story, but you know it should stay, then leave it. You don't have to check every suggestion, every change your editor suggests. It is still your story. And seek earlier reader feedback, similar to how movie houses do when they do their screenings, and really take in and consider the feedback that you receive. You're going to get feedback either from readers, editors, literary agents. There's no way out of getting feedback, so don't let that scare you off. You want to write a better novel. Thank you for being here with us today at the Chistel.com YouTube channel, and that's CHISTELL.com. Before you go away, please hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with further writing tips, entertainment, and advice here at Chistel.com. And please check out my radio show, Off the Shelf. It is a winning online book show, and I interview authors on there every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, Off the Shelf with me, Denise Turney, on Blog Talk Radio, 11 a.m. every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for being here. Bye for now. You're blessed.